No, my question is whether the both of the shelter, do you negotiate and consult with the violators, assaulters, husband or whoever the male assaulters?
Very few. Very few.
Okay.
Almost of us and clients is all women victims. Very few NGOs do the programs.
I think that the women's shelter, where we are running, we are keeping out the main actors of the gender-based violence. Because for the last 2 years, and our organization has been started, is we call the social justice counseling. So once a woman victim comes and asks for the support, and we just cannot take all the women for our shelters. Our shelters are not very large. So the first woman came was asking that my husband want to kill me because I'm not giving my house to in his name, because she inherited the house from her father. Then the husband threatened him, so her, if she is not giving the house to in his name, so then he will kill her. So every night he attempted to murder. So this woman came to our office and asking for this support. So we don't know how to support. It's kind of very legal issues, and there is no evidence that husband is really would like to kill his wife. And she came second time, we can't do anything. She came third time, and very desperate, and told us that if you are not doing anything in these circumstances, and if I kill by my husband, you will be the responsible. I found she is very smart, and it touches our heart, and then we cannot just avoid this responsibility. Then I asked my colleague to call this man, of the husband of the woman. When he came to our office, in my office, he just looked down. First thing, he was not straight. He couldn't make eye contact because he is the guilty. So he looked down, and she said, "Madam, I'm sorry." I said, "Sorry for what?" He didn't say anything, and if you say sorry, you should say to your wife. And then, sorry cannot be excuses to attempt to murder. So then we just counseling him for an hours and said, okay, if it is wrong, it's legally wrong. If you do, we already filed a general diary in the police station. So if you do it next time, so it will be a court case and the police will be arresting you. So afterwards, this man never repeat this kind of acting with his wife.
Why did you use this order? That's order. 接近禁止命令だね。接近禁止命令がない。Protection order. There is no protection order in your country. Protection order. Protection. Protection order.
Police is very corrupt. Police is very corrupt. As you said, they always listen to your husband. Many times they say, which you already mentioned, that when called, so women call to the police call back and her husband answered. They say nothing has been done. So the same in our country. So one more thing I will share, because police need to be guarded by us, so that police is not doing their job properly. So if we force police that he should be doing the right thing, so that you need to guard police, whether they are performing their job or not.
Would you like to answer?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not good at English, so I understand. So the question is, do we have the education for the beaters? The husband could be husband, right?
Counseling for the husband.
Okay. So actually we rarely do. Actually we just focus on the women's who are victims. First, we have education for the women, the big who are again who have sorry. Free education for the women, and for the education for the bidders, the first thing is by the government they have some kinds of rule, but we not follow them. Because the most important thing is to change the awareness of the bidders. Yes, so the government, the role thing is not included that meaning, so we not follow that. So some shelters in Korea, they do follow the government's role to do the education for the bidders, but we not follow that role. Because we not believe that how impact that for the husband, the bidders. So actually we don't do for the bidders the education.
I think we should start, engaging the assaulters and beaters also to change the situation.
Right. So I think
we have time for one more question because
就是这个日本跟韩国都有得到政府很大力的支持，在 NGO 或者做庇护的这个部分。那我想请问一下，那跟社区的关系是怎么样？就是跟在社区民众支持，包括说，那你们的庇护场所是保密的地址吗？那跟社区的关系是怎么样？如果是得不到政府的支持，那跟社区的互动是怎么样？会不会也是受到排斥的？
Actually, this is very difficult. Please imagine, in Japan, DV is not a crime. DV is not a crime. Sexual harassment is not a crime. So police must not help us daily work. So we should keep secret the address. So we never notice our address to local government. Only few members in local government knows us. The point is that DV is not a crime in Japan, so those systems don't support our life and our budget or something.
Actually, we support by the government is the 20% of budget, using to the shelter is not much. So we support by the members, our organizations. They financially. Also donate online. The people donate us online and offline as according to our campaign or in meetings. And each shelter should be hide, the information. The local communities, just less information we gave. Actually, we provide medical or legal, the kinds of resources we use. The times we use that we not use the personal numbers we got from other numbers. It means we usually in Korea we have kinds of personal number. And then that recognize who she is, who he is. But we use other numbers. We got the victims. We got other numbers. So we use them. Used to go to the hospital, go to some place to get some service, the kinds of things. We hide almost the information of the victims.
I know there's one more question. At this time, shall we let her have the question? Okay.
我想请教那个日本的朋友，就是刚刚巴基斯坦的朋友，我觉得这个提问非常的重要。I come from Taiwan. I'm a social worker. I study hard in English, but it's not good, so I speak in Chinese. OK， 就是在庇护中心，如果妇女到了庇护中心，她原来的问题没有解决，那个问题来自于暴力，这个时候她会更绝望。所以刚刚那个巴基斯坦朋友提问说，我们在庇护中心是不是能够回头去解决那个源头的问题？那我觉得这个问题非常好，也是我们会面临到。那我想要连接到刚刚日本的朋友提出说，在他们的面临的难题里面有一个是把暴力给社会福利化了。那我不晓得他们的状况是怎么样，因为在我们即使法律通过这么久，有时候我们会面临一个难题，就是我们是在做妇女工作，可是我们希望妇女不要陷入危险，所以我们希望她改变，她可不可以离开这个暴力？而我们的力量在要求暴力停止这件事情上，我觉得我们还面临很大的困难，所以想听听看日本的朋友他们刚刚提到这个犯罪化的问题变成福利化这一块，可以多跟我们做一点问题的说明吗？谢谢。
好像刚刚是不是巴基斯坦，而是孟加拉。Just now the question came from Bangladesh, not Pakistan. So.
I was told about that. In the afternoon, I have another session about DB roles in the bank, so I will talk about that.
因为刚刚编辑提到的是蛮重要的，就是 Bangladesh Masuda， 他问的问题是很重要，但是回答的不是很清楚。但是日本会有另外一个演讲，这个下午他会针对这个问题来演讲。就好，我们就没有时间了，就谢谢大家，谢谢。